Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. You've said that several times already. This is my job.
Is that a zip dress? That's a zip dress. That looks pretty nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty skin tight and see-through. I mean, you know, they do it again.
Okay, if that's what you want. Alright, I'm going to go lie down now. Arcane lies down on the bed extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Yikes, cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. Oh. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Oh, just let me take a few selfies. For proof, you know?
Is she going for a mind wipe? Maybe she's going for a mind wipe or something. Arcane strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone.
Sorry about that. All done now.
As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Memory wipe procedure initiated.
We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. No, wait. It's the opposite. We're just outside it.
Arcane lies inside the operating machine with her eyes closed peacefully. Ingrid takes out her phone.
Please provide authentication code. Authenticating unit. User. Yes, not unit. User. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code I. For a righteous judgment. Monsieur, stay right where you are.
Is it time for the Thieves of Justice to make a move?
Unfortunately, not this time.
Then what is it?
I need your help.
A stranger appears from behind Phantom.
Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcane. She's also from the bestseller squad. Hello.
Nice to meet you, Arcane.
Oh, you were talking to me? Oh, nice to meet you too. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory.
What do you mean? As in she underwent a memory wipe? Yes, Windows Master can show up in the silver store.
That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, the members of bestsellers have to undergo regular memory wipes.
I see.
Secretive? I received my fair share of memory wipes, but it's nothing compared to what Arcane goes through.
How often does she have to get it done?
On a daily basis?
Really? I actually do need to do Phantom Story as part of the... It's in the thingy as well to do it, her Bond one.
Oh no. Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong this time.
Like, lasting side effects?
I guess you could say that. We're supposed to only forget the information we handle. But right now, Arcane has forgotten who she even is. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try and bring her memories back. but nothing had worked so far. Please, monsieur, I need you to help Arcana regain her memory.
I've never met her before.
Are you not in a position to help?
No, it's not that. I finally had some free time. I never had free time to command. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help her regain her memory. Shoot.
Name. I remember my name and what my job was.
You do? Well, that's something.
My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. And to mention secrets earlier? And something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, I must be. It's probably because you play the role of the detective when we're all practice being thieves. Oh, is that it? That's right.
Yeah, at least you got your name right.
Arcana, try and remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark. We eat baguettes every day. Entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. You can explain it all you want, but I still don't remember.
Is there anything you could tell her which would jog her memory?
To be honest, I'm not really sure.
Aren't you both from the same squad?
We're both a part of bestseller. Oui, but we don't actually know much about each other's work.
Because it's classified.
Nice. That's right. Other than personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. But I do know where she usually spends her time. Which is in her workshop? Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My thief instincts are pointing in that direction.
I suppose that's the only viable option we have. Are you okay with that, Arcana?
With what?
We're planning on going to your room. We're gonna do a sniff test.
Oh. I don't know, that's a bit...
What's making you hesitant?
I'm a bit of a neat freak. Or at least, I think I was. That is true. You never did have so much as her hair at her place. Looks like that hasn't changed, oui. I guess not. Maybe that's why when I hear that other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance.
But if we don't check it out, we won't turn up any clues.
How about this?
Arcana lifts her pinky finger.
Promise me something.
Promise what?
That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do that, I might feel better about all this.
Sure. I hook my pinky together with Arcana's. We're practically married now.
Alright, let's go.
Arcana strides confidently out the door. And then promptly comes back.
Where is my workshop, by the way? Oh, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a real long day. Allez-y.
After arriving at the library, we proceeded to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reached a door at the end of a secluded hallway.
This is it. This should be Arcane's workshop, although I've never been inside.
Looks quite secretive.
Oh, this must have been written by me.
Arcana points to a note stuck on the door which reads, "Authorized personnel only."
That's definitely your handwriting. Hey, you know what?
Arcana pokes my side. Ow!
What? How dare you do this?
And she unleashed the Vap House. And now she's no longer a nymph and she's going to go riot. She's going to be a rebel in the Ark.
Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that was a huge secret. Yeah, if I'm not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin? Or a fixer? Something like that?
No, your rocket launcher literally looks like one of the dual decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! From what I can recall. We'll have a look at that in a bit. I highly doubt... It's not entirely impossible. Actually, that might be true.
You think so too? Oh, let's hurry inside. Oh, we might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, and all sorts of stuff.
She's so excited.
Huh?
Arcana jiggles the door handle, but the door doesn't budge. Her titties do that.
It's locked?
There's something next to the door frame. Besides the door, a small device the size of a fist is affixed to the wall. It looks like a biometric scanner.
Wow, you can tell that just by looking at it?
I've seen something similar a few times before.
Are you an assassin as well?
I saw it at the central government HQ.
Oh, right. Phantom told me you're a commander.
Right, try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, Arcana places her finger on the scanner and brings her face towards the device. Identification confirmed. A click.
Oh, it opened! Oh, thanks for the tip.
No problem. Let's head inside.
Wait, just a moment. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess.
Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's an absolute mess.
Oh no.
It's a total pigsty. Well, I think we can rule out you being an assassin.
Well...
Piles of clothes lie scattered everywhere. Books are stacked up in impossibly high towers.
Man, she's just like me for real.
One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. A motley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray. Their purpose unclear.
Maybe this isn't my room?
Those pictures on the wall, are those selfies of you?
Wait! I've got it! A thief must have broken in. Some dastardly criminal busted in and trashed my room.
The door was locked, and from the looks of it, can only be opened with your biometric data.
Nope, it definitely was a thief. A locked room ransacking, perhaps?
Oh, this library is one of the most secure places in the entire Ark. No one as a meerkat burglar could get in here. Only a fancy thief would even have a chance of breaking in. Oh boy.
What you're saying is that you did this.
Well, doesn't it feel nice and homey?
Oh, I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about.
Of course there isn't. What do you take me for?
Oh, having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory.
I see.
Have a good night, sleep well. Do what the Yoriko is doing as well. We get clues? Forget those clues. We need to clean this place up first.
But wait! You're already going out of your way to help me. Having you clean my room is a step too far. How about you go outside for a moment? I'll clean this place up. It won't be long.
If you insist.
We'll be in the reading room. Call us when you're fin.
Actually...
What's wrong?
Could you actually help me a little, Phantom?
Fine.
Tactical. Call me when you're done. I spent about 30 minutes in the reading room, perusing various books before returning to the Arcane's workshop. Nothing seems to have changed.
What do you mean? I got rid of the clothes and organised all sorts of stuff.
I did my best.
The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table is cluttered with stacks of cards, a crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books.
Oh, that stuff?
Arcane picks up a deck of cards from the table.
While we were cleaning, these brought back memories.
Tarot cards?
Oh, so you're familiar?
I know they're tarot cards, but that's about it. Arcane skillfully shuffles the deck. She's ready to duel. I hope you're ready too.
You activated my trap card.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a side gig?
That is correct. You even ran a small fortune-telling shop in the art.
What? This is huge. Why are you only telling me this now?
I did. I told you about 5 times earlier.
Oh, sorry.
Still, at least you're remembering things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else?
Not yet. Just...
Arcane flips over a card and carefully places it on the table.
I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself.
On the card it reads, Death. Death? I take it that's a bad sign.
Well...
Arcane hesitates for a while.
It means...
After a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback.
I have no idea what it means.
15 minutes later. After flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Arcane suddenly lifts her head. Well, who would we joke about being in NPC jail? Hot Wheels.
I found it! The upright death card. Despite its ominous appearance, in fact signifies new beginnings and rebirth.
Phantom.
Oui.
Do tarot readings usually involve reading from a book?
Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice asking for your help.
You think so?
Oui. I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. That's one of her favorite things.
I'm not so concerned about that. Although, isn't it funny that Phantom looks very similar to The character that's in Silver Palace, the main character, the main female character. That's why I probably liked her. It's also why I like Phantom. I think Phantom's pretty cool. I like her design. I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this, personality-wise? Also, nice food, Chili. I saw it. Very nice burger. Gimme.
Sorry, but I've got to take this.
Go ahead. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in hand.
So in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside, but inside I'm a cold, ruthless and sophisticated professional. Yeah. Voila!
I see.
Would you like me to give you a reading?
No, outside the room, I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so yeah, go ahead.
Oh, excellent! Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can still be quite useful. You could consider it a form of advice.
Arcane shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table.
Now, select 3 cards.
I reach out, draw 3 cards, and flip them over.
Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and a reversed hanged man.
Arcane looks at the cards, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book?
No, I remember. You've had a few things on your mind as of late.
Yeah, that could apply to anyone.
It seems that you are struggling, especially with human interaction. But how did you know that? I know everything, including what your persona will be. And you recently parted ways with someone precious to you.
Oh, her eyes have changed. I mean, that could also be anybody. I mean, technically, I suppose Marion?
Surface, battle, struggle.
Oh god, she knows about Suin. Oh god, she knows about Suin. We had to part ways with her. It was oh god, why?
You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time, without reprieve.
Oh, Arcane, are you okay? Hello?
Chatterbox. Nihilster, Indivilia. Stop being distracted by my lace bra. Countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward.
Oh no.
Current data shows your success rate in battle as 82%.
I wonder if that changes depending on the player.
If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. After analysing your combat records from your initial commissions to your latest mission.
It's Chatterbox after he's been lifting. No one can be stronger than Chatterbox. No one.
Your future is... Your future is orange! Oh god!
Arcane staggers back. Clutching her head, I reach out to support her.
Huh?
Are you okay?
Oh, she's voiced by Belorta? Nice! Oh, yes. I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden.
With her head resting against my shoulder, Arcane looks up at me.
Hey, doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress?
Like a princess?
When did I ever say princess? Oh, I said damsel. At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now.
What in the world just happened?
What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? Ta-da!
You certainly did, but not for the reason you're thinking.
Huh?
It seems like Arcane has no memory of what just transpired.
Oh, did something happen?
No, it's nothing. But what was the call about?
Oh, I don't think that I can leave the library unattended any longer.
So it was regarding work?
Indeed, it was. So I was wondering.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Oh, thank you. If you need help with anything, you can come contact me anytime.
Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcane.
Okay.
Oh, what do you plan on doing now?
First off, I think we need to have you get a thorough examination. Let me introduce you to Bunny Doctor. Despite Arcane grumbling about how she is fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head into the consultation room to hear the results from Mary. How'd it go? Oh yeah, the amount of times that we were in the hot springs with the bunnies, absolutely. And of course, Ludmilla.
You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. Oh, there's a high chance that your memories will return. Wouldn't you say that? You remember more than you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about tarot is also coming back to me. Alright. Now, if I could direct your attention to this.
Mary points at the monitor.
Your brainwave activity and neural responses are returning to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to these changes. So I think you will be okay. Okay. One more thing. You said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging in activities you did before are effective methods for regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it.
You can play so many games on that forehead.
I knew it! You see?
Phantom was the one who suggested going to that room, not you.
However, this might be the last time where you'll have a chance to return to normal.
Could you explain that in more detail while Chili goes and buries the bodies?
We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms.
Mary turns the monitor so that we can see.
After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. The test results indicated that her nymph had been reset, the cause of which was excessively frequent memory wipes. When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. Nymph functions in the same fashion. The nymph mistakenly registers an absence of memory as the default state, as normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. While I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions,
They do mention this as well during the School of Hard Knocks, whatever it is, where like obviously repeated memory wipes will cause them to just basically BDSO. Or well, blue screen of death is what I should say. They do just shut down.
if this keeps up, you will almost certainly lose all of your memories. permanently.
That sounds a lot like...
Yes. We call this a mind switch.
Oh.
Technically, it's a bit different, but the end result is the same. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay. Thank you.
Arcane leaves the consultation room.
Commander, you said Arcana was part of the bestseller squad.
Yes, she said she handles records.
And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased.
Correct.
She's strong.
What do you mean?
Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark's inception. Of course, I don't know if Arcana has been working there from the beginning. But I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people will be willing to undertake.
Mary organized the charts in her folder.
First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't undergo any more memory wipes.
May be difficult. It's not exactly up to her.
I see. That means you have to take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious.
Alright. Thank you, Mary. She's just a humanoid floppy disk, that's all she is. I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing her test, Arcana comes skipping over. Did it go well?
Yes, nothing too serious.
Arcana?
Yes?
Mary said it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped.
I know. But it's not like I can help it, can I?
You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher-ups.
Oh no, I didn't say that as a way of asking for your help. I chose this job and all that it entails.
Huh.
No one knows me better than myself. I realise my memory's a bit screwy at the moment, and I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to things that she believes in. And you know why? Swish.
Arcana takes out a tarot card. Wheel of Fortune.
Whoops, wrong side.
Arcana turns over the card. On the back side, the following words are written.
You are the master of your own fate. I thought you'd be a little bit more impressed, if I'm honest.
About what?
This is a message left to me by my past self. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you on tenterhooks?
I guess.
Now then.
Arcana smiles and reaches out her hand.
May I?
You may, my lady. I take Arcana's hand and she begins to lead me somewhere. Bedroom? A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Ark. What are you planning on doing?
The doctor said it would help if I do things that I did before, right? Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out.
You remember activities you used to do? Yeah, so does Maiden.
No. But there are ways that could help me find out.
Arcana holds out her phone.
In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones.
Exactly, and we need Guillotine to not lose her nymph. Because reasons as well. Whereas the rest, it's okay. They can risk it. Signal can't because she needs to keep she's part of the, like, you know, that squad. Aha! Joke's on you. Anchor's already been banged. I haven't done made Anchor's story yet, but apparently, oh yeah, you get down and dirty with her.
So with that in mind, if I look at my past purchases,
Arcane scrolls through her phone.
I'll be able to find out exactly what I was doing.
Wow. Maybe you really were a detective before.
All right, let's go. Our first destination is none other than... Bleh. Too bitter.
It's a latte. You really think that's too bitter?
Yes! I figured that since I'd bought something at a cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not.
Try ordering something else at the same price.
That's genius! Wait a moment. I'll be right back. This has to be the one. It's delicious.
What is it?
Lemon tea. Want to try some?
Arcane holds out a cup. Sure!
Here.
Time to transfer the vap house. I take a sip of the lemon tea.
How is it?
I think I prefer coffee.
How can you drink something so bitter?
I don't think it's all that bitter.
Are you telling me that the coffee you have isn't bitter?
Wait. You may think it's... That kind of takes a sip of my coffee. I was going to tell you it was bitter.
Well, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Are we just on a date with her now?
Anyway, are there always this many people here? The place seems familiar, but it feels weird seeing this many people.
I'm surprised you remember so much.
What do you mean?
This said it feels weird for this place to be packed. Doesn't that mean that you remember it usually being not so busy? Ah, true.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, sorry, I don't really remember anything concrete.
So you didn't remember after all?
What would be weird if all of my memories came rushing back from a single drink at a cafe. We still have a lot more places to go.
I know, but...
Look at this!
Arcane pulls out a note from her pocket, crammed full of densely written text. On the very top is written, places to visit today.
Actually, on second thought...
Let's go.
Arcane hurriedly takes
out a pen and scratches out the heading, replacing it instead with Operation Memory Recovery.
That's better!
Oh my god.
Anyway, these are all the places you still have to check out.
So yeah, all the members of the bestseller squad are a bit... My god, they're so dorky. I love them. The note includes locations such as the cafe and many others. A famous dessert shop that I have heard about, an accessory store, a nail salon, a hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on.
Yes?
You intend on visiting all these places?
Of course! I have to regain my memories, don't I? Why? Are you busy?
It's not that, it's...
Don't worry about money. I've got it covered.
It's not that either.
Then what's the problem? I trust you to see this through to the end.
That's smart, man. It's that smart. Oh, God. I am subsequently dragged around by Arcane for the entire afternoon. At long last, we arrive at our last stop, a photo sticker booth. Are you sure this isn't a date?
This is it!
Okay. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo. Despite my not being ready...
Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Ooh, this one. Here you go.
Thanks. Arcane hands me a photo. In it, I can be seen in acute discomfort. Meanwhile, Arcane is awkwardly positioned at an odd angle.
You don't like it, do you? Alright, next week. Ah!
Oh no. Arcane once again starts to stagger, and I hold her up.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like someone is taking a vacuum cleaner to my brain.
Are you okay?
Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow.
Every time she visits a new location, Arcane gets a splitting headache and regains a bit of her memory.
Apparently, this is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It was like my body was moving on its own.
Okay. The dishes she eats, the clothing styles she's fond of, movies that left a deep impression on her. They are everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. There were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems you were a fan of taking photos.
Yeah, even when it's not a particularly special occasion.
Is something wrong? Oh god, she's gone into that mode. Arcane stares at me with the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading. Arcane? Arcane proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me calling out to her. I follow Arcane inside the library. She is still in what seems to be a fugue state. Yes, it is the event's theme song. It's quite nice, really.
Identification confirmed.
After arriving at the entrance of her workspace, Arcane casually verifies her identity and opens the door. You say it's kind of weird having a Japanese song for once, and literally Indivilia's like boss theme is from a Japanese band. That's okay. He approaches the wall covered in... As Arcane flips over a photo.
What the?
The entire bookshelf moves to the side, revealing an old but sturdy looking door.
Death. Rebirth. New beginning.
Arcane disappears beyond the door. Maybe you should follow her. I follow her through the door. As I pass into the dark hallway. A reading room? Inside, there is a reading room which appears even older than those found in the library. This is probably where they have information like Dorothy and the Grimm's Martyrs, even though it's all meant to have been destroyed, but whatever. Oh yeah, that's a great tune, that one. Arcane stands in the middle, the same blank expression on her face. Like she's literally on autopilot right now.
Hmm?
Arcane, are you okay?
You're... so dizzy. Wait a moment.
When she has gotten a hold of herself, Arcane lifts her face.
Oh, phew. Okay, I'm fine now. This was a pretty severe episode. Worse than the others.
Do you think you've regained your memory?
Maybe?
Maybe?
Well, it's true that I now remember things that I couldn't before. Can't say for certain whether it's everything. But it probably is, right?
I'm not sure about that.
Anyways. Huh?
Arcane frantically looks around the surroundings.
How did you get in here?
I just followed you. Whoa! Arcane grabs my hand and starts walking back the way we came in.
You can't be here. It'll only lead to trouble. Hurry and get out. I'll explain later.
But that's echo from the other end of the hallway.
Already? Oh no, we're too late. What should I do? I mean, we're technically a top secret thing ourselves, so...
Arcane grabs me by the arms and looks me in the eye and we kiss.
Listen carefully. Let me handle this. Just stay quiet, don't say anything, and stay still. Understood?
What in the world is
Do you understand? Okay. Phew, just gotta calm down.
Arcane steps in front of me as if to protect me. Meanwhile, the individual responsible for the clacking footsteps emerges.
She's actually come as wife as well? She's not even in combat mode, she's just come as the wife?
Okay, that's fine.
Huh? My two wives, what are you doing here? Hello. It's been a while. Wow, I've never seen you dressed so casually, Dee.
Arcane knows who D is as well. Interesting. And almost on like a sort of friendly basis as well. So obviously it's not the only time she's ever interacted with her too. I mean, she's still got a body there as well, to be fair.
It really suits you. You've got quite a nice figure.
Although Arcane is maintaining a neutral expression while greeting D and K. Her legs are trembling like twigs. Oh dear. Arcane. Shh! Arcane, it's okay. It's my wife.
What do you mean? We're in serious trouble here. Do you have any idea how dangerous these people are?
I grab Arcane's wrist, pull her back, and step forward.
Oh, God! Listen to what I'm telling you!
Arcane is grabbing me by the pants and yanking me backward. Excuse me, that is D's property.
You're gonna get yourself killed! You're gonna get yourself killed if you keep messing with the commander in front of his wife! They're gonna knock your block off!
Wait, what is this? What are you doing here?
Honey?
Arcane promptly stops yanking me backwards and bolts upright.
Honey? Are you two an item? No, that's not...
It's complicated. I really need to do D's Bond story at some point.
Complicated?
Oh, that's right. Honey was the keyword, right? Or the code word, right? Remember, she's very submissive.
We were out on a mission, but dropped everything because we got an intruder alert. I never imagined it'd be you, honey.
Oh, you shouldn't have come here. It's unfortunate that it has to end this way, especially since we had some good times in the past. Oh, you know, like the time I jumped out the shower? That's great. D and K each put their hand on their ear as if receiving a communication. Stand down. Call off termination. It's probably Ingrid, right?
It is fascinating that Ingrid is both the one who has the assassin squad D and K, but also has the ones which takes care of the abnormalities, or the abnormal, like NIKKEs and stuff like that. Exactly, you know, Guillotine and Maiden. Termination. Do you mean to tell me I just nearly got off? Correct, honey.
Oh, what utter nonsense. Can you hear the orders?
Yes. Huh? Situation all clear. Resuming previous mission. I'll let you do the explaining.
As D passes by, she stops for a moment and leans in close to my ear.
Honey? If you can sort the materials in this place, perhaps the crown upon your head won't weigh so heavily.
Is wife helping us here, or is she hindering us? I'm not sure. I think she's helping us.
What the? Did she think I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs before this? I was in the middle of a mission too.
Wait, was it a reference to her event? Was it? I'm trying to remember what the event of her thing was called. Was it something to do with crowns? I forget. Been a while since I've done it.
I finally managed to infiltrate another location, which is no small feat, but had to drop everything in order to come running over here.
Okay.
What?
An explanation, please.
Yeah, if it weren't for that order, I would just leave. Ugh. It's a top secret facility where any unauthorized intruders are liable to get their head lopped off. Arcane is the administrator and she's the only one who can enter this place. That is, until now, you were just granted authorization.
And what does that mean?
Oh, you can read the information contained here, or whatever else you want. You could live in here for all I care.
What exactly is this place?
Momentarily at a loss for words, Kay soon comes back to her senses. Before I say anything more, I want you to know something. When you came in here, did you have any idea what kind of place this was?
Isn't it a library? My coming here was more accidental than anything, honestly.
Ugh.
I just wanted to read. I just wanted to take out the whole histories. That's all I wanted. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not angry. I was just reflecting back on my life.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Why?
Because the same action has led to different results. I'm not in the mood to explain this to you. I don't know the specifics about this place myself, so I'll leave the explanations to Arcane. I've got to get, good grief, what is it now?
Kay once again touches her ear and grimaces.
It's a message from I.
Which is Ingrid. We know that I is Ingrid, for sure. Because of the code word at the start.
She says you check your phone.
I mean, we would have been able to figure that out anyway. My phone? Upon taking out my phone, I see there's a message.
Always act in a tactical manner.
Huh. Soon after, Kay leaves. Arcane exhales in relief and plops to the ground.
My goodness. I think I just shaved 10 years off my life.
Thank you.
Huh?
What are you so surprised for?
I didn't expect you to be thanking me.
You tried to pretend me bad there.
You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to help me and got mixed up in all of this as a result. Ah, you should hardly have to die because of that.
Plus, we didn't even read anything, but they wouldn't know that anyway, so yeah. I see.
Thank you. You're making me uncomfortable. I just did what needed to be done. How the heck do you know members of Perilous Siege anyway?
How do you know them? I mean, well, yeah, she's the administrator of this place, but still.
Are you
Yes, I'm
an assassin? You do seem to be the type, I guess.
I'm a commander. I told you that already.
Oh, right. Hold on. What's the commander from the Ark doing fraternizing with NIKKEs from Perilous Siege? That makes it even weirder.
I still need to do the first event. I haven't done that yet, obviously. It does?
Yes! Usually, anyone who crosses paths with them doesn't live to tell the tale. Oh, after all, they were apparently planning to bump you off initially.
Don't remind me. How do you know D and Gay?
This library. Or this precise location, rather.
Arcane points to the ground.
Perilous Siege handles security for the top secret archive.
Ah.
As such, I've had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times.
Yeah, because as far as we know, as Perilous Siege are the only NIKKEs officially, because they're top secret anyway, that also do not have limiters on, because they're assassins. It probably does. It probably does. Man, I love that outpost interaction involving Brady. That was so good.
As such, I've had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times.
I see. In an attempt to lighten the suddenly dour mood, I changed the subject. Can you tell me more about your memory coming back?
Well, before I opened the door, I remember mumbling something.
Yeah, death and rebirth, stuff like that.
Yes, those words act like triggers. Kind of like a form of self-suggestion. Whenever I come here to work, I recite those words and voila!
She's like a sleeper agent.
I remember everything that's happened in here. It's super convenient, sure. The very fact that I regain those memories means I have to get them wiped again once I'm done working, but that's not such a big deal.
That actually works?
It sure does. Since I'm a NIKKE. This time was an exception to the rule, what with me losing all of my memory and then regaining it all. Normally, I don't experience any major issues like that.
You did this time. Arcane puts on a not entirely convincing innocent smile, then approaches me and links her arm with mine.
Let's go.
Go where? To your bedroom? Sure, why not?
Didn't you hear Kay? I've got to give you an explanation, don't I? I'll give you a tour of the library.
Oh. Oh-ho! We returned back to the antique reading room I had briefly seen before.
This is the top secret archive I was telling you about. It may sound intimidating, but as you can see, it's little more than a rundown room of books.
Is this where classified records are stored? Oh my god, can we finally find out what Mustang tree sizes are?
Yes! If I were to put it simply, you could call this an archive of forbidden books. Kind of like in fantasy novels.
It's got all volumes of Where's Wally.
When they've got places where they keep dangerous and forbidden knowledge, or magic. Although, there isn't any forbidden magic here, sadly.
Then what is in here? Yes, it does.
Top secret records which are very dangerous.
Huh. Arcane, keeping her arm locked with mine, starts walking further inside the reading room. Every single blue-haired NIKKE is so forward with us, goddamn. Well, she'll be part of the Blue Hair Alliance, obviously.
It looks similar to the grand reading room in the library, doesn't it? This was the original reading room when the art library was first built. Over the years, the library has undergone numerous expansions and become what you see now. Meanwhile, this old reading room was reconfigured into a forbidden library. The most important part of my job is... Oh! Forbidden Library. I like that. That's what I'm going to call this place from now on. Anyway, my job is to oversee this place. Since everything in here is highly classified information, which cannot leave this room under any circumstances, I therefore have to get my memories wiped after working. It's the same for Phantom and Label with their jobs.
But it's particularly intense for you, a daily occurrence from what I gather.
Yes, at least.
Label's going to be the small titty one, isn't she? Ah, that's an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card? Okay. At least?
I once had my memory wiped more than 10 times in a single day.
Holy shit!
For a while there, it negatively affected my work and things started piling up. But it wasn't because I was slacking off. Promise! You've got a strange look on your face. Was it something I said?
Are you okay?
With what?
Getting your memory wiped that often.
Oh, that? Of course I don't enjoy it. What a silly question.
Okay.
Do you know how annoying it is to shuttle back and forth to Elysium headquarters all the damn time? On top of that, I have to make the trip right after work. I've been asking them to place a memory wipe device in my room or somewhere close, but they shut the idea down quick. Said it'd be too difficult to maintain the machine that way. Our boss is a good person, but she is a bit stuck in her ways.
Everyone's always alluding to Ingrid being older than she is, and, well, she probably is. Let's be honest, we know she is.
Phew.
What's so funny?
Nothing. I was just thinking about what a good person you are. I'm simply doing what's expected of me. The work I do isn't exceptionally painful or difficult.
Arcane playfully pokes my cheek.
So why don't you turn that frown upside down for me?
Okay.
Good boy. Now then.
Arcane reaches out her hand.
What do you say we continue with our tour?
Arcane and I make our way down the hallway connected to the reading room. Rows of old bookshelves stretch on seemingly infinitely. There's so much here. Where's the free size Renoir?
There certainly is. Even so, the library is going to undergo another expansion soon. And this time, it's not to enlarge the area accessible to the public, but rather to make the Forbidden Library bigger. It makes you wonder why there's so much to hide.
You say that, but looking at the labels on the bookshelves, the contents contained here seem to be harmless records of human history rather than sensitive classified information. World history, pop music, film.
Is this the kind of information that really has to be kept secret?
Below one of the labels, which is marked
Theatre. There's a piece of paper affixed to the bookshelf, which reads, "Not for me. Secrets must be protected."
Huh?
It's kind of like our squad's motto.
Doesn't it kind of go without saying that secrets should be protected?
Yes, but the emphasis is on just how necessary it is.
I see.
These books are valuable pieces of human history. When you have something of such immense value, what do you think is the best way to protect it?
Let no one know of its existence?
Precisely! No one will steal them or desecrate them if they don't know they exist.
Kind of ironic when you think about it.
Very much so. Although, our founders saw things a bit differently.
Founder?
The man who both created the bestseller squad and entrusted us with overseeing the library.
So you have been around since the establishment of the Ark, holy shit.
I heard he retired from his previous line of work and went on to become the library director.
What about now?
Now, I guess you could say the position is vacant. At the moment, our squad oversees everything here. The founder stepped away a long time ago.
What kind of person was he?
I don't know.
Ah.
You don't have to look at me like that. Oh, the reason I don't know is because I never met him.
Really?
Of course not. He was around during the time of Operation Ark Guardian. I've been in the squad for a while, but not that long.
Okay, maybe not. She's not that old then. Sorry, I thought you'd been here from the start.
I'm not that old, you know. I'm the 17th one.
17th what?
Manager of this forbidden library.
Huh. What happened to the previous managers?
Do you remember what the doctor said before? Yes. We call this a mind switch. There you go. Making that face again. I shouldn't have said anything.
I know I keep asking you this, but are you sure you're okay?
Okay, fine. This time I won't change the subject and ramble about the commute. Of course I'm not okay.
Yeah, I didn't think you would be.
It's my memories that makes me who I am. Even if it doesn't go as far as full-blown mind switch. It's still like a part of me is dying with every passing day. It's not as if I'm losing all of my memories. But I am losing some of them. And part of me goes with it.
Huh.
Nevertheless, this is a job which must be done.
Is protecting this information really that important? More than your own life?
Yes! Far more important than the life of an ordinary NIKKE like myself.
Huh.
Come this way.
Arcane moves deeper into the reading room. The secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Oh,
The secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Sorry, I had a bit of a moment there. Do you know from what?
people with bad intentions?
No. Perilous Siege fulfills that role.
Then what?
From Oblivion.
Oh. What, Todd Howard?
These books contain records of a past which no longer exists. If the information contained within these tomes is forgotten, then the past world they describe dies along with them. As long as they are not forgotten, they are immortal. So long as at least one person remembers them, they will live on.
Damn you, Todd Howard! As we walk, the books sitting on the shelves gradually become visibly older. The musty smell of vintage books thickens in the hushed forbidden library.
Personally, I find it somewhat odd myself. If they're so desperate to protect this place, there shouldn't be a need for someone like me. If they sealed this place up and kept it out of sight and out of mind, wouldn't that be easier?
You're right. Normally that's how it would be done.
Hey, Berfrey Jesus! Thank you for the subscription, 1251!
Had to go over and check the chat for that.
Exactly!
The whole year, holy shit.
But
Arcana opens the old wooden door at the end of the passageway.
A secret can only exist when at least someone knows about it.
Behind the door lies a small room, half of which is taken up by 2 bookshelves. The ever-present scent of books linger in the air. Arcana walks into the middle of the room and turns back to look at me.
This is the Dojinshi room. Works of art from the history of mankind. I particularly like these ones, which are called BL. Do you think there are things in this world that no one knows about? If absolutely no one knows about something, then it can't be a secret. It couldn't possibly be contained within a memory or written record. It wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't, by our definition, exist. Our founder could never leave these records to such a fate. Nor could I, or my predecessors.
Thank you for giving half of that submoney to his next yacht.
Or my predecessors, who similarly shouldered this duty. At the very least, they must not be forgotten.
Arcana takes back a step to reveal a handwritten label on the bookshelf. The writing reads, Goddess Squad. Oh! Goddess Squad.
The book in this room were written by none other than the founder herself.
Okay, so that puts my theory out the window. Never mind.
The entire history of the Goddess Squad is recorded here. From when they were first formed all the way to Operation Arc Guardian.
Arcana takes out a book from the top shelf.
All the information has been collated and neatly organised. I'm sure you'll be surprised to see there's more to the Goddess Squad than you thought. None of these books can be taken from here, but you're free to stay here and read at your leisure.
What about after?
Excuse me?
Huh? Are there no records about what happened after Operation Arc Guardian?
There are. But they're all outside and publicly available. Because all the records covering the events after the operation were done by us.
I see.
Huh?
I briefly scanned through the book Arcana hands me. You're right, this is entirely different from the story I was told.
What have you heard?
Any bits and pieces via word of mouth?
I see. Anyways, as you might know, we don't have detailed information on the Goddess Squad's exploits, nor their specific members.
Right, so you just have the information that the Goddess Squad existed, but not their actual members, okay.
But it's not as if their existence is being hidden. Why would that be?
I don't know. Why?
That wasn't a rhetorical question. I was genuinely asking. I thought that since it was related to politics, you might know. Not to mention that you had the good fortune of speaking to a goddess.
Sorry, but I don't know.
I suppose it's not such a big deal anyway.
Look, Arcana, I've had the pleasure to speak with multiple from the squad. In fact, I've spoken to the entire squad of the Goddess Squad. How do I not know this?
I suppose it's not a big deal anyway.
Arcana carefully brushes some dust off the bookshelf. Something tells me she doesn't believe my assertion that I don't know anything.
Not as long as we're keeping a watchful eye over them.
Indeed.
And there's more covered here than just the Goddess Squad.
Arcane takes out a book from the bookshelf beside her.
This is a record of everyone who risked their life fighting for humankind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be fair, no, I would have thought she would have known about her speaking to Snow White at least, because she helped with the chatterbox side of thing.
All the way from the first Rapture invasion to Operation Ark Guardian.
Oh my god. Arcane hands me the book and I open it. Daniel Carter, age 23. His life is recorded in volume 17, page 229. Stayed behind alone to operate the machine gun and provided cover for his squad's retreat. Shot once in the upper left arm, twice in the abdomen, yet continued firing until his death. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Sarah Bradley volunteered to become a NIKKE, age 16. Oh, yeah. Her life is recorded in volume 42, page 35. Participated in Operation Ark Guardian, after which whereabouts are unknown. Insufficient information regarding potential final moments. Supplementary information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Sarah Bradley. I wonder if Sarah Bradley is the original name of one of the Goddess Squad. That'd be interesting if it's like Dorothy or... Because Dorothy was like the daughter of an influential politician, so you'd probably say that, wouldn't it? Jake Harris, age 38. Why do I feel like I recognize that one from somewhere? Went missing during the Ark evacuation operation. Insufficient information on his life and final moments. Supplementary information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Huh. On the next page and the page after that. Line after line of laudatory text appears, seemingly never-ending. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. For your sacrifice.
What do you think? Isn't this worth risking my life for?
Only you can answer that, not me.
You truly are a good person. For all these years, I've been trying my best to keep this information safe. It's nice to have someone else here to remember both it and these people with me.
Because, no, she didn't say, she said that it was the director who did the Goddess Squad book, but she didn't say who did this book. So it could be anyone. I'd like to think it's Oswald, though. I mean, he's a Giga Chad. And it's something he would probably do, to be honest. I mean, I remember him literally saying that line more than once when it came to Old Tales. And I'm pretty sure with Red Ash as well, like, we honor your sacrifice.
As far as I know, there are a total of 10 or so people who know about this. And now you're one of them. So you must help me to watch over these records.
I will. After all, I am personally familiar with the Goddess Squad. I bang Rapunzel way too often.
Why do you keep pretending as if you know them? Were you their commander?
Well, no, but actually... Wait a moment. I reopened the first book that Arcane gave me, the one covering the Goddess Squad. After checking and double-checking the table of contents along with the rest of the book, I'm unable to turn up any information as to who was the commander of the Goddess Squad. There is no mention of the squad's commander anywhere.
The individual in question requested his name be redacted. He asserted that he did not deserve to have his name written alongside the NIKKE's. After that, however, we recorded the names of all the commanders. Some of the more notable ones are Mad Dog and New Hope.
Okay, so New Hope is in there. Because to them, isn't New Hope technically considered dead, even though he is alive? Well, no, the commander we know of who was the Goddess Squad, he was suddenly called back to the Ark, and the theories are that it is Anderson. But obviously we also know that Vamp House was created from the legendary commander's blood to begin with, so if it was Anderson, it wouldn't make any sense. But Anderson could still be related to him, so who knows? It's very likely that the legendary commander, his DNA was the base to create us, I would assume. Hence why we have Vamp House as well. Who is Mad Dog?
There's also a commander who has recently been making a name for himself. He's the leader of the Special Task Force Counters.
You know of the Counters?
Of course I know! They're my favourite squad.
Are they now? The only reason I would say it wouldn't make any sense is because nobody knew about the existence of Vamp House till it came back into existence again. So, yeah. Unless, of course, all information about it was destroyed, and then it was like hush-hush so much, and everyone else had their memories destroyed over it.
Absolutely! I'll show you. Come this way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? I forgot about the fact that Anderson actually did give us a blood transfusion, didn't he? Because we were the only one who was compatible with him. You have a very special blood type. So maybe he is. Yeah. I mean, he could very well be, our daddy.
I'll show you. Come this way.
Just a second. As I move to put the book back on the bookshelf, a piece of paper falls out from between the pages. A note? The paper has yellowed from age. On it, there is written a single line. Old stories end beautifully. Oh, that's giving me goosebumps there, that is. Because obviously we know Cinderella's squad is old tales. As in obviously old stories. And she was always about being beautiful. I do think that's a reference to them. And I think I'm more than confident now that the author of this book is Oswald. I follow the eager Arcana to a bookshelf which is unusually clean. Underneath the label, which reads Counter Squad, there is a supplementary note that states, my favorite.
Of all the squads, I've kept records since becoming the manager. The Counters have performed the best.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware of how capable they are.
I imagine you would. After all, you've even spoken to members of the Goddess Squad. The Counters are a special commando unit, so they've had to carry out all sorts of classified missions. There's a bunch of information about them which isn't known to the public either. Almost as much as the Goddess Squad.
To be fair, a lot of the information and stuff that we go through will be classified, let's be real.
Every time they've gone up against a heretic, they've come out on top.
Not every time. I'm pretty sure there were times that they were defeated or had to retreat.
Okay, but if we exclude tactical retreats and successfully withdrawals, they're undefeated. Hold on, how do you know all this?
When we first went up against a heretic, I thought we were done for. Eventually, we got better and better. We worked more and more as a team, and everyone became stronger. And above all, I assume you've heard about Vamp House?
I have. The commander of the Counters used it to defeat Nihilster. But apparently it's no silver bullet. If only the commander of the Counters was able to make more of that stuff.
Looks like not everything was recorded. Arcane's gaze fixates on the name tag on my chest.
Then we could have already reclaimed the Wait a second. You've got the same name as the commander of the counters. What?
Arcane redirects her focus on my face.
And your face, it's awfully similar to what I saw during the attack on the Ark.
No, what?
How interesting. You must be his doppelganger.
Yes.
Or his brother? Are you serious? You're him? You're the commander of the counters? Yeah.
I puff my chest out as much as I can and flash my most dashing smile while sticking my ass out like a champ. Nice to meet you. I'm Biggest Dickus, the commander of the counters. It's always nice meeting a fan. It takes Arcane about 20 minutes to accept reality. Have you never seen a photo of me?
My job usually consists of transcribing mission reports that come my way. I know your general description, but as far as actually seeing your face, it was only once, briefly, during the attack on the Ark.
Phantom brought you to the outpost. I'm the only commander at the outpost, aren't I?
My mind was all scrambled then. I had no idea whether I was at the outpost, the Ark, or on the surface.
You didn't seem all that out of sorts.
No, just because someone doesn't show doesn't mean they're not hurting inside.
Okay, my bad.
Still though...
What?
Nothing. I just wondered if you were actually real.
Well, as you can see, I'm very much real.
It may seem like a silly thought to you, but if your only reference point is these records, there are times when you wonder.
Really?
Yeah, your military career has defied belief from the start. Even on your first mission, when the transport was shot down. You managed to lead a hastily formed squad, destroy the blacksmith, and complete the mission.
Yeah, I still have questions when we spoke about that the other day as well. Where it's like, when you think about it, that's very suspicious. Like, we just happened to get, like, shot down. And we only have, like, one other NIKKE. Well, two NIKKEs. We have, well, maybe three. We have Anise, Rappy, and Neon. Not Neon. Anise, Rappy, and Marion. Or it might have just been Marion at the time. Because, yeah, we were supposed to be meeting up with them. That's right. It was just us and Marion. We got shot down. And she was the next sacrifice to Chatterbox to be, you know, turned into a heretic or whatever of the Ark. And then it just happened that there was a Tyrant class Rapture right there. We're never going to get answers, and that's okay.
You faced a few challenges in your next mission to pursue Chatterbox, sure. But that was also the first time you met the goddesses. Oh, then you went further up north and encountered Unlimited. Oh, you met Snow White and crossed paths yet again with Chatterbox. Then, just when it seemed you were about to take it down, Modernia appeared and... Oh, sorry! I'm sure these aren't exactly pleasant memories for you.
It's okay. We may be separated now, but it's only temporary.
Oh, I see. How is Marion doing? After that incident, we don't have any more reports regarding her. She's... No, on second thought, don't tell me. Uh-huh. If you told me anything, I'd be duty-bound to record it. And you don't want to leave a written record behind, do you?
I don't think she is wearing underwear. I think she is Commando. No, I don't. You won't get in trouble for this, right?
Oh, it's fine. The higher-ups censor some of the information they give us anyways. And after all the hard work you've done for the good of the Ark, you can get away with this at the very least.
You're right, she is. A notification sound emits from Arcane's phone.
Oh boy!
Is it Phantom?
No. It's from the boss. It's time for my memory wipe. I guess you found out that my memory came back.
How did Ingrid...
Let's get going.
I am kind of like slightly confused as to why she keeps getting her memory wiped all the time, but I mean, bureaucracy, baby. Like, I get why they keep this as a forbidden library, but yeah. It's just kind of weird that she's always able to regain it every day and then they have to wipe it again. It's like, bruh, what the fuck?
I'll be in big trouble if I'm late. We'll have to do the rest of the tour another time.
I feel like the biggest chance of her ever getting like kidnapped, if she was going to be, would be during when she's going to Elysium HQ, not after. Sure thing. As I move to set the book back on the shelf, my eye once again catches the note that reads, "My favorite, Arcana."
Yes? Why are you such a fan of ours? Oh, how could I not be? You guys give meaning to what I do.
Huh.
Arcana clasps her hands behind her back and quietly walks between the bookshelves. I know I was awfully lofty a few moments ago. What with all that talk about protecting this information from oblivion, but... the long and short of it is that if the Ark were to fall, there'd be curtains for these records. It's because of you. Arcana stares at the wooden door at the end of the passageway. And your compatriots. That there's a meaning to the work that I do. And... Yes? It's just plain cool. Facing the Raptures and Heretics and not backing down. Defeating them all. Oh, you standing your ground and bellowing, "I will protect my NIKKEs."
Did I do that?
Even if you didn't, doesn't matter. Oh, right. There was something I always wanted to tell you. Oh, no. If I ever met you in person...
What's that? Arcana takes a step back and bows her head.
Thank you for fighting for us.
Thank you for all that you've done as well. Arcana and I head out of the library and eventually arrive at Elysium headquarters.
Oh, wait just a second.
What is it?
I need to take a photo as proof.
Arcana leans against me and pulls out her phone. Huh. I suddenly remember all the photos plastered on the wall in Arcana's room. Arcana.
1 second, just gotta access the camera.
Just like March 7th. I can enter the Forbidden Library as well, right?
That's right, since you have authorization now. Oh, goodness me, this camera is so slow.
That means I'll be able to remember things for you.
I really ought to get a new What?
Photos are great, but it's better to have someone else you can depend on.
I just take these photos for fun.
You do?
You don't think selfies are fun? They are for me. I mean, I can totally get why someone would get the wrong idea. That they take me for some tragic heroine or something like that. But they'd be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, You looked really cool a moment ago. Got my heart racing and everything.
Once Arcane has configured the settings to her liking, she takes a photo.
Any chance you could smile for me a little bit more? I want to remember this as a happy moment.
You said you didn't see this as a commemorative thing.
I don't. It's just... I just want to have a photo with my favourite commander that I can cherish. Once my memory is wiped, I may be able to remember you helping me regain my memories. But I may forget just how much I like you, and our conversation that we had in the Forbidden Library. There we go. That one came out much better. There you go. Again, making that face. Fine. If it bothers you that much.
Arcane holds out a pinky finger.
Let's collaborate every once in a while.
Collaborate?
Yeah, as in work together. My job is to record things, and it's far better to get the information straight from the source than from reading second-hand reports. Mission reports are dry as dirt anyway. I don't like reading them. And when we're inside the Forbidden Library, I'd remember everything.
Okay.
Promise?
Promise. I lock my pinky finger of Arcane's.
You stay put. I'll be back.
After Arcane disappears into the building, I check a message that I received a few moments ago. I expect a tactical decision. A few moments prior. I follow Arcane into Elysium headquarters. She's going to have us make the choice. Doesn't that make the crown way heavier? Upon seeing me enter the office, Ingrid puts down the tablet she was looking at. Ingrid...
I don't know.
You don't know what I was going to say.
I wasn't fully aware of what state Arcana was in. And I'm not aware of what you saw in the secret archive.
I mean, she's getting old. She can't make these decisions herself easily.
I know you have many questions you want to ask, but I can't help you. However...
Ingrid stands up and looks out the window.
If I were to hypothetically talk out loud to myself, I don't think that'd be a problem. So just listen to Mommy for a moment.
Well, since I'm already here, I sit at the table where some refreshments have been laid out. Steam rises from the freshly poured cup of hot coffee. I might as well stay for a few moments for no reason whatsoever.
Ah. Do as you like.
Oh, the judge is connected to the secret archive.
The Ark is a smaller place than most think. You often end up meeting someone in one place, and then running into them again in another. It's an awfully small cast of characters. It can get a bit tiresome.
I think I don't know 100% who we mean by the judge is, but I think I might know who they are. Because obviously I didn't do the first D event, but I did do the second D with the one with D-Killer Wife. I believe the judges is the name of the group that decide who basically, that Ingrid is part of, obviously, if someone needs to be removed due to certain reasons.
Why are you hiding information? Why are you hiding information about the Goddess Squad? There are many people out there who want to keep that information safe under lock and key. The question is, are their goals all the same? For some, Perhaps they see that as the best choice.
When you say some,
There isn't that much information out there on the man who founded the bestseller squad. The only thing I'm certain of is that there was something that he wanted to hide.
so, because obviously that must have been a mistranslation, because obviously I know sometimes with the way they do it, I've seen it a few times, it's the same thing in Limber's Company. Like, they refer to the girls as he's all the time when they're talking about them, even in third person. Like Ryoshu, Roger, whatever. Because they started talking about, the founder as being a she. I think it is Oswald. I think it is. It would make sense.
There was something that he wanted to hide. The same goes for the higher-ups in the Ark.
That could explain why some of the official records don't exactly align with the truth.
You could be right. Not even I know all the secrets that are hidden there. I'm getting tired of talking to myself. I have to get back to work. In fact, Arcana's memory wipe should be finished by now.
Doesn't it usually take a few hours?
It was already complete by the time you got here.
Ingrid taps on the tablet.
There were times when I felt my patience was at its limit. But I must admit that cooperating with Missilus was worth it in the end. It's afforded us the ability to upgrade our own selective memory wipe technology. Now it's much faster, much safer, and more tactical.
Again with the tactical talk.
You ought to be thankful. It's thanks to this tactical collaboration that we succeeded in this attempt.
What attempt?
You can see for yourself. At any rate, there won't be any issues with losing memories going forward.
Somehow I doubt that.
There could always be the 1 in a million exception. However, it's precisely because of that
Ingrid turns around and looks at me.
that we need someone to stand by us and the decisions we make.
I understand. I take a sip of the now cold coffee and get up. Then I'll be off. Thank you.
Elysian coffee tastes pretty good, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Delicious.
I open the door and am just about to leave when Ingrid calls to me.
Wait just a moment. There was something.
What are you talking about? Ingrid taps on the tablet.
Information on the founder of the bestseller squad. A signature on an authorization form. Although it's just an initial.
Yeah, boy! Oh. I rush out of Elysian headquarters. It was too in character for it not to have been Oswald, to be honest. Near the main entrance, I spot a shock of familiar aqua blue hair. Besides Arcana, there lies an Americano and a cup of lemon tea.
Arcana.
Oh, that's a cute background.
Who are you? Ah, you're not the legendary commander that I've heard about, are you? I'm a big fan. Do you like coffee by any chance?
You're a horrible actor.
What? I'm not acting.
I take the coffee that Arcana offers me.
Where are you coming from? I told you to stay put.
Sorry, I had a conversation with Ingrid.
Oh, I see.
How's your memory?
Well...
After pondering something for a few moments, Arcana points at me.
I remember. You're my favorite commander.
Is that all?
Do I need more?
No. That's enough.
So, what did you and the boss talk about? It's alright if it's bad news. I can take it. You all people should know that.
It's good news. She said that you won't be forgetting as much going forward. She said the memory wipes will be more tactical.
Not that word again. Anyway, it seems the collaboration with Merciless yielded some results.
You know? I'm pretty sure I've always been saying it wrong, where it's meant to be Merciless or whatever it is, but I'm always going to say Merciless. I don't care.
You knew? Yes, boss kept telling me about it. In fact, she told me so many times I thought my ears were going to fall off. I think she wanted to reassure me, even though I kept telling her I was fine.
I see.
What else?
Huh?
Oh, there's no way you two talked for as long as you did and only covered that. So what else did you talk about? Something important?
Is a secret, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Then again, if I were to talk to myself, I suppose that'd be alright. I was in a playful mood, so I emulated what Ingrid had done with me. However, my audience wasn't as receptive.
Who talks to themselves in front of someone? Just tell me, quickly!
Are we sure she's got blue hair and she's not just blonde? Seems like I'm not the only one who can keep a secret.
My lips are sealed, promise!
For example, the person standing before me, smiling and drinking her lemon tea, is second to none when it comes to keeping secrets, especially regarding her most noble of missions. Arcane Archive End.
A few days later. Yeah!
Arcana stares intently at the stones scattered on the table. And...
Well... Shh! You'll jinx it! I understand.
Oh god, what are they doing? Delta, who is sitting across from Arcana, gulps nervously and stares at the stones.
Yeah! What is it?
Delta cuts herself off and covers her mouth.
Oh, it's okay. You can talk. It's all done. So, what does it say? I think it'd be better to look nearby. You see how the stone is tilted to the side about 25 degrees? That means that you should look carefully around your surroundings. In terms of your relationships, it's saying that it's a person you already know. You asked me how to become normal. This means that you'll find the answer very soon.
It is interesting that when I did this before my own time, it is interesting that Delta of all characters are here. Maybe she could very well get her SSR this summer. Who knows? Who knows?
It's just fortune telling. Don't take it too seriously. Unless...
Arcana taps on the tarot cards.
You want me to do a tarot reading? This is my specialty, so it might be more accurate. Yes, please. A wise decision! Since you're a new customer, I'll even give you a discount. Half off!
Wait a second.
Patience now. You'll be after Delta.
That's not what I meant.
Why are you running your business in my room? I have no choice. How could I have known I needed to re-up my lease on the day I lost my memory?
But she goes down on her knees. The camera pans. It pans. I need to take some care of something that important earlier.
That landlord is a real tyrant. Is a one-day grace period too much to ask? I've never been late on my rent even once, and they kick me out the first chance they get.
Don't change the subject.
Oh, come on. Let me stay here just for a while.
No, I have a meeting soon with Brady again.
It's not like I'm going to be shacking up here permanently. I'll just be using it here and there for work.
Absolutely not, huh? The ground beneath me starts to undulate and I shoot up.
What in the world?
The tremors become more severe in the spot where I was sitting. And a hole opens up. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god, what the hell? From inside the hole.
Oh, instructor. What the heck is the command you're doing here? Oh, hey, monsieur. Fancy meeting you there.
A few familiar phantom thieves appear. I'm pretty sure that I probably did Quincy's. I gave Miranda, Quincy's Miranda, but that's fine. A few familiar phantom thieves appear. I'm here because this is my own room.
Oh, guess we ended up somewhere we've been before. Hi, Phantom. Oh, Arcane. That's what you're doing here? This is my new workspace. Yep. Oh, I see. The hell it is! Are you conducting some, phantom activities? I am.
Exactly.
Oh, I was scouting for the Fuse of Justice's activities scheduled for this weekend. Done it? Was that supposed to be a secret? Correct, sir. No one outside this room can know about it. What's all this about Phantom Thieves? Oh, sacre bleu! I didn't sense your presence at all. Oh, me neither. How interesting.
Delta's gonna be joining the Phantom Thieves. Let's go. I'd like to see her in a cat suit.
Would you like to join the Thieves of Justice? That means that you should look carefully around your surroundings. In terms of your relationship, it's saying that it's a person you already know. You asked me how to become normal? This means that you'll find the answer very soon. So I should look around me. Oh god. Alright, let's take a look at your destiny.
Arcana holds my hand and makes me flip over a tarot card.
Why are you making white? Oh, the Fool.
You're not making fun of me, are you?
Of course not.
Then what does it mean?
There are many different meanings, but in this case, it probably signifies that you'll be getting mixed up in something new. Can I really become a Phantom Thief? Anyone who is righteous is welcome. Uh-oh.
Here we go again.